concentrated his mind. He concentrated on his breathing, and his mind became very calm, peaceful, and light. It became so light, like the floating clouds on the sky. The Bodhisattva's mind became very peaceful. Now, with that peaceful mind, the Bodhisattva started to think. The Bodhisattva thought, where was I before? Where was I before coming to this village, Senani? And he remembered that he was living a luxurious life back at home with his mother and father, along with his wife and his son. And then he thought, where was I even before that? And he realized he was only a baby in his mother's arms. And so the Bodhisattva thought, where was I even before that? And so the Bodhisattva, with his peaceful mind, realized that he was a god in the heavenly world called Tusita. And so in this way, the Bodhisattva started to think, where was I before that? Where was I even before that? And so the Bodhisattva realized, for countless number of years, for countless number of eons, he has been reborn again and again. He's born and he dies again. He's reborn again and he's dying again. He understood that he's been reborn again and again for countless number of years, for countless number of eons. And he realized the way he lived in those past lives. He realized that in one life, this was my name. This is who I lived with. This is what I ate. And in the life before that, this was my name. This is how I lived. These were the people who I lived with. So in this way, meritorious children, he was able to recollect his past lives for thousands of eons, countless number of eons. He saw that he was born in many worlds, not just the human world. He saw with his concentrated mind, with his peaceful mind, he saw that in one life he was born a human being. In one life he was a man. And in another life he was born in the animal world. He was a rabbit. And in another life he was born in the hell world. In this way, the Bodhisattva realized that he was born in many types of worlds in his past lives. And in each of those lives, he realized after he was born, he got sick and he had to suffer a lot. Now we know that when we get sick, we get a lot of pain. We cry, don't we? Because we can't bear the pain. So the Bodhisattva saw that in all those lives, in all those past lives, he had to face sicknesses. And so he had to face a lot of pain. Not only that, the Bodhisattva realized that in all of those lives, little by little, he aged. At one point, he was a young man, but as time passed by, he became old, and then he died. And so he realized all these were suffering. It caused a lot of pain. And so the Bodhisattva wanted to find the way out of this. He thought, I don't want to be reborn again. Why? Because if he's reborn again, then he'll have to face sicknesses again. He'll have to face aging again, and he has to die again. And he knew that all those things only brought him pain, and he no longer wanted to be reborn again. He wanted to find the way out of this. Now, meritorious children, this is the special knowledge the Bodhisattva attained sitting under that Bodhi tree that day. This knowledge is called the recollection on past lives. What is it called? The knowledge of recollection of past lives. Now, the Bodhisattva gained this knowledge through meditation. Now, even if we try to concentrate our mind through meditation, even we can try to recollect some of our past lives. But we have to concentrate our mind first. So, meritorious children, sitting under that Bodhi tree that day, on that Vesak full moon day, the Bodhisattva thought, is it only me who is reborn again and again? Or do others reborn in other worlds as well? Do they have past lives? And so the Bodhisattva directed his mind and started to realize that all beings in this world have to face this. All other beings were reborn before. They have countless number of lives. He realized that others also have past lives. They were also reborn again and again for countless amount of years. And the Bodhisattva realized they had to face the same thing that he did. When they were born, they had to get sick, and so they had to bear the pain of falling sick. Even they got old little by little, and they died again. And after they died, they were reborn again. Now, at that time, meritorious children, the Bodhisattva understood something very special. What do you think that is? The Bodhisattva saw that some people are born in heavenly worlds, in good worlds, but some people are born in bad worlds. Now you know what bad worlds are. What are they? Yes, the worlds like the hell world, the ghost world, the titan world, the animal world. They're all bad worlds because beings who are born there have to face a lot of pain. They have nothing to eat, nothing to drink. But beings who are born in good worlds, like the human world and the heavenly world and the Brahma world, they have good lives. They have happier lives than the bad destinations. Now, meritorious children, the Bodhisattva realized why some people are born in good worlds and why some people are born in bad worlds. Meritorious children, the Bodhisattva, sitting under that Bodhi tree, realized when people do good things, they are reborn in good worlds, in heavenly worlds. But when people do bad things, they are born in bad worlds. The Bodhisattva realized some people kill living beings. Some people steal what belongs to other people. Some people engages in sexual misconduct. And some people lie. Some people drink alcoholic drinks and drugs. They cheat others. They're jealous of others. And so those people, when they die, what happens? The Bodhisattva realized those people upon death are reborn in bad worlds. They are reborn in hell world, ghost world, animal world, and titan world. And then the Bodhisattva realized, but there are some people who are very good. They lead very virtuous lives. Now, what does that mean? Yes, that means that they are very loving towards living beings. They don't hurt or kill living beings. They don't steal. They don't engage in sexual misconduct. They stay faithful to their wives and husbands. And some people always speak the truth. They never lie. And the Bodhisattva understood some people refrain from drinking alcoholic drinks and drugs. And so those people who do good things are reborn in heavenly worlds. So people who do good things are reborn in heavenly worlds, and people who do bad things are reborn in bad worlds. The Bodhisattva realized this. So the Bodhisattva understood that people are reborn in the hell world at one point, and they're reborn again in the ghost world in the next life. And in this way, from one life to another, they are being reborn again and again. Meritorious children, when the Bodhisattva saw this, he felt very compassionate towards all beings. He felt compassionate towards both you and I, because we are going through this cycle of birth and death. We're not free from it, are we? So the Bodhisattva felt very compassionate towards all of us. Meritorious children, the Bodhisattva saw this like this. Now suppose you go up to the highest level of your house or your school. Now when you're at the top, you see some people entering the school or your house, and you see some people leaving the school. You see some people going to the playground. You see some people going to the classroom. You see people going on different paths, don't you? So just like that, the Bodhisattva saw that these beings in this world go in different paths according to the actions they do. If they do good things, where are they born? They are born in heavenly world, Brahma world, and human world. But if they do bad things, where are they born? Yes, they are born in bad destinations. So when the Bodhisattva saw this, he felt very compassionate, and he wanted to find a way out of this. He wanted to find the path to escape from this suffering. And so the Bodhisattva started to think, what's the reason behind this? Why are beings being reborn again and again? What's the cause? What's the reason behind this? Now, meritorious children, the Bodhisattva is very wise. Remember, even as a child, the Bodhisattva was a very wise person. So sitting under that Bodhi tree with a peaceful mind, the Bodhisattva found the answer. The Bodhisattva realized craving, desire is the cause for all suffering. What did the Bodhisattva realize? Desire, craving is the cause for all suffering in this world. Now, meritorious children, we have craving and desire within us, don't we? We like to see beautiful things, don't we? We crave to see beautiful things. For example, as children, you like to watch cartoons. And so, what happens when someone comes and changes the channel that you're watching? Because you crave, because you desire to watch those cartoons, those beautiful things, when your mother or father comes and changes the channel, you feel sad, don't you? Now that's because we have craving and desire within us. Not only that, when we see our favorite food, we want to get it. But when we can't get it, what happens? We feel sad, don't we? Sometimes we cry when we can't get the things we want. Why is that? Because we have craving, we have desire for all those things. The Supreme Buddha saw this desire and craving is what causes all these suffering. It's what causes these beings to be born over and over again. The Supreme Buddha understood this truth about life. Meritorious children, sitting under that Bodhi tree in Gaya that day, the Bodhisattva understood something very special. It's called the Four Noble Truths. What is it called? The Four Noble Truths. Now, as we learn the Dharma, we'll get to know what the Four Noble Truths is. But for now, we'll just learn that sitting under that Bodhi tree that day, the Bodhisattva understood 4 truths about this life, and it's called the Four Noble Truths. The Bodhisattva understood the path leading to Nibbana. What did the Bodhisattva understand? The Bodhisattva realized and discovered the path to true happiness. That's called the Noble Eightfold Path. What is it called? The Noble Eightfold Path. So sitting under that Bodhi tree that day, the Bodhisattva understood the Four Noble Truths. He practiced the path leading to Nibbana, and he attained Nibbana. What did he attain? He attained Nibbana. Nibbana is where there is true happiness. Sitting under that Bodhi tree that day, the Bodhisattva completely got rid of all desire, all craving. Now remember, the Bodhisattva understood that craving is what causes all suffering, all these pains that we have to go through. And so, on that Vesak full moon day, meritorious children, the Bodhisattva completely got rid of all desire and craving, and he got rid of all suffering and pain in his life. He found the path leading to true happiness on that day, on that Vesak full moon day. On that day, the Bodhisattva became the Supreme Buddha. He became the enlightened one. Meritorious children, at that moment, the whole universe shook and trembled. 10,000 world systems shook and trembled, and a bright light spread throughout the whole universe. It was so bright, it was brighter than the light of Devas. It was so bright that it even spread as far as the hell world. Even beings in hell who always live in darkness got light. They saw each other in hell. That's how bright that light was. It was a sign that the Bodhisattva had attained Buddhahood. Meritorious children, Devas and Brahmas and Nagas were watching this happen, and they got so happy. They got so happy, they were cheering that the Bodhisattva became a Buddha. The Bodhisattva became supremely enlightened. Meritorious children, after much effort, after much suffering, after many obstacles, our amazing Bodhisattva was able to attain Buddhahood that he was longing for years. Meritorious children, the Bodhisattva went through a lot of pain for many years, for countless years, in his search for Buddhahood. And so in his final life, as Prince Siddhartha, he was able to get his wish. He completely abandoned all craving, desire, and understood the Four Noble Truths, the truth about life. And he became an Arhat. An Arhat would never be reborn again. an arhat escapes from this cycle of birth and death. The Bodhisattva became supremely enlightened. So, meritorious children, today we learned about how our Bodhisattva went through so much pain. We learned about how he faced the obstacles thrown by Mara, and how he defeated the Mara, and how he practiced meditation, how he calmed his mind, and how he became a Buddha by realizing the 4 noble truths, the truths about this world. The Bodhisattva found the path to true happiness. It's known as the Noble Eightfold Path. The Bodhisattva found the path, he practiced the path, and he attained true happiness. Meritorious children, for the first time in this world, a Buddha, a Supreme Buddha, appeared in this world to brighten our lives, both yours and mine. So, meritorious children, today we learned about the amazing journey the Bodhisattva went through in attaining Buddhahood. And so, in our next episode, we'll continue to learn about what it really means to become a Buddha, what's really special about the Buddha. So until next time, I bless you. May you have the opportunity to learn even more about the Supreme Buddha and form a pleasant mind about the Supreme Buddha.